Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode. Guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. So, Val Wint, the PNP candidate for Northeast Manchester, decided that he was going to be the first male PNP to step out and take set per woman. Because you don't know what that them do, Them man in a PNP, they not like say woman no time at all, and them feel like say woman a weak fence and they must come and undermine and jump on them. Now, the Observer and the Gleaner reported that Wint said he condemned Audrey Marks' quote, tribalistic water tank promise to JLP workers. I mean, I feel wonder to myself say if them people here are serious. Audrey Marks is the JLP candidate who is replacing Mr. Audley Shaw. Guys, how can the PNP come talk to people about promises, or rather, tribalistic promises to party workers? Didn't Mark Golding promise the PNP workers $15 million? Didn't he? Yes, he did. When he wanted the leadership of the party, he said, put me there, I will give a $15 million trust fund or whatever they want to call it. So where Val Wint come from? What is wrong if Audrey or anybody promise or give them party workers some water tank? How is that going to hurt you? That's not hurting you. Mind your business. The JLP are deal with them party workers. That not nothing to do with you. If PNP did have any compassion or human compassion, Mark Golding would not have promised the PNP workers them say, if you don't want any house repair, you can come for some of the money, some of the 15 million from out of the trust fund, and I will help you. Them not get no help. A scam the PNP with Mark Golding scam the workers them. Talk about that. But me not feel like you're in a position for come take no set. The woman just come in a politics, come around. Leave the woman, lift up after the woman make sure run her campaign and deal with her people them. Where you come at respond the woman for already. Una must stop it, man. Go find something constructive do. Val Wint has been a candidate so many times. Many times. And he has not won. So here he comes again. Recycled. And rather than paying attention to his own party workers and what he needs to do to try and win his seat, he's all worried about Audrey giving the JLP workers them some black tank. How does that even make sense? What happens, when women come into politics, what they do, them jump out first and try to intimidate the women and try to make them feel uncomfortable in the space. And I say to Audrey Marks, don't make them make you feel uncomfortable. Them talk something, answer them back. So he told the Jamaica Observer that he strongly condemned recent remarks made by the JLP counterpart, Audrey Marks, who pledged to distribute 50 water tanks specifically to JLP workers to, quote, look after them first. In the statement on Tuesday, he described Mark's comments as a blatant example of political tribalism, which he said represents a dangerous approach to distributing resources. Quote, it is appalling and deeply troubling that a candidate seeking to represent the people would openly declare that basic necessities like water storage tanks will be reserved for those aligned with her party. This is not leadership. This is political corruption cloaked in partisanship. So, what Val Wint say? Val Wint say the JLP not supposed to, the JLP people them not forget the tank them. And that him really say? Or him say, if she give JLP workers tank, she must give PNP workers tank too. Then look here. Why Val Wint don't go to Mark Golding since him jealous over the tank them with the JLP workers them get? Why him don't go tell Mark Golding then say, out of the $15 million in the trust fund we him have, give one couple million, make him offer some tank to the PNP workers them. Now that for go on, man. I want to say on a top of Norris, I don't done make no money already. I want to tell the PMP workers them say if them put Mark Gold in there, they must then we get the $15 million. So go to your leader. Your leader, Mark Golden, is the one who comes set the trend, right? For what you call political tribalism and blatant and dangerous approach to distributing resources. Did the labor rights them complain? When Mark Golden did that promise the PMP workers them the $15 million? You sound out harder have a sense of entitlement for talking at people's face, and when you not do phone slackness, when you not want nobody talk to, you no bright and out of order, man. The people them want the tank, make the people them take the tank. That not nothing to do with you. The JLP do them internal business and no money. Them a promise the people them and bribe the people them. Uno take money and millions of dollars and bribe people. Meanwhile, in other news, guys, I want to send out a warning to the female journalists them in the country leading up to the general elections. I heard a video this morning which I find disturbing. You see, the journalists who did question these protesters about why they were at the protest and if they understood what was going on and what FID meant and stuff. Me hear them a said about that journalists they cannot come back to any PNP gathering or PNP headquarters and them something there. That to me is a threat. And I say to the female journalists, you are out there trying to do your job. I don't see nothing wrong with asking persons the questions that were asked of these protesters. And they find a problem with it. And they're saying, just like how, remember Diane Jackson Miller in the local election, they went after her because according to her, she's not going to change the way that she reports elections, because clearly they wanted her to be favorable to them in the election, which is quite appalling to me. And also remember the other female journalists that went to the HQ where them threatened for grape her and do the wickedness them. So I say to these female journalists, be vigilant and be careful, right? Don't let them stop you from doing your job, but have yourself some security. These people cannot be trusted. Remember, you are not dealing with people who are sane or bright. You're dealing with people who act irrational, them impulsive, they don't think before they act, they have no regard for women. So be careful out there. And finally, to Miss Audrey Marks, I don't know where you originate from, but let me tell you something about Manchester woman them. Manchester woman them are some courageous women. They are some very straightforward women. Them not tolerate bullies and them don't tolerate disrespect. That is what we embody in Manchester. Val Wint is aware of that, so I don't know why he's trying to exalt himself on a woman who don't trouble him, right? So, return to sender, Val Wint, leave the woman alone and make sure deal with our workers them and run our campaign, and you focus on your campaign because time is of the essence, And remember, you never win nothing yet. So you should be working really hard at this time with your party workers to, show the people that you can actually win something. Guys, this is Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure you keep it locked here. Make sure you're subscribed. And give this video a thumbs up and let me hear you in the comments. Do you think that the PNP is in any position to be speaking to people about how they treat their party workers and how they do the party work?